Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 6 of our Let's Play in Life is Feudal. Now, if you notice things are a little bit different, that is because we have shifted maps. And I'm going to open up a map. Look at that. Look at that. We are now on the Riverside map, and you can see it works a wee bit like the MMO map. We can actually see where people are building as well. It's like an updated live map. However, you need a command to prompt that. However, check this out. We've been in here for roughly 12 to 24 hours, and this is what we've accomplished so far. And so far, it's going pretty damn good. We've got our kilns up, we've got our furnaces up, we have our basic fine monument going to be upgraded to a great monument. We have our anvil and forge, and we have walls. Check that out, we have walls ready. So, hold on, I've just noticed something. Let me turn grass right up. There we go. Press OK on that. There we go. Now we can see the grass. I like the graphics being pretty. We are currently in September, so we're in mid fall or autumn, as they call it. And we've been busy doing a lot of terraforming. As you can see, we have an entranceway at the front. We also have an entranceway at the back. But check this out, guys. Look, I'll take you down to the big pond, as it is. The rivers here flow from the sea or from the large mountain way over there, and it creates a big pool in the centre right here. Now if I open up my map, oh, there's a deer off to my right. I need to go get him actually. As you can see, there's a big pool here, there's a pool over here, there's a big pool over here, and there's rivers dividing every single island apart from this one. Well, this is really a division right here. You can't really get round this big mountain. This big mountain is huge. So I've decided to settle right smack in the centre. I think we're going to take out that. Yeah, we're going to take that out. Let's go get a boar spear. But what are my levels? What are my combat levels? I have very low on pretty much everything because I started with a base character. So right, we need to go and attack it with. What have I got? I have a hatchet. Let's attack it with that. Right, let's get a skinning knife. These are all valuable tools to have on you, especially when you go hunting. So let's go and let's slaughter this doe. Let's turn off inspect. Draw our axe. Now he'll go into. There we go. Oh, hit it. There we go. The important thing with these attacks is you have to actually hit with the blade side. Oh no, he's running. She's running. Right. I'm going to show you this. I'll probably shown you this in the hunting video that I did, the hunting tutorial. Wait here for roughly 30 seconds. Notice how she's actually stopped. Wow, I'm hitting for 10 slashing with a hatchet. That's pretty damn good. That's really good actually. But let's wait here. As soon as I hear the little tick that the AI's triggered to actually heal the doe, I can run over and start attacking again. Right, so let's just wait for a couple more seconds. Let's start walking. Start running. Let's see if she's stopped, if she's actually fully stopped, if the AI's actually triggered it. Aha! See? Now if you kept running, you would run out of stamina. So let's hit her right in the head. Let's keep chopping away at her. Whoa! No. Right, again. Stop. We need to stop. She'll still be in view. She will still be in view. She's just behind that apple tree right there. So, how this works is the AI is basically telling the deer, right, you're out of a hostile environment. There's no threats surrounding you. You can now heal. But that's not going to work here because I'm taking advantage of it. I can hear somebody running around. Huh. Right, let's move across. Oh! Not enough time. Still not enough time. Because the flee range is from here to about maybe this tile here, they'll start moving as you're moving into that tile. So let's hold here a second. Anyway guys, the server has boomed with the population. There's loads of claims across this server now. It is a crazy amount of people that have actually joined this. We've had a few hiccups to begin with, and that's that. I kind of foresaw that happening because it's not a foolproof map. It is developed by a community modder. Basically, we had a few hiccups with it crashing, but now it's resolved. Everything's going back to normal, and we can get back on with the game. Let's keep attacking. There we go, easy peasy. Okay, time to skin. Notice how he doesn't hold the knife. The knife's on his side. Fantastic animation right there. Okay, we got 74 game weight, 14 bones, 1 big hide. Let's take that back to our little palisade settlement right now. Now if you notice, I've got a small plaster house. You know what the great thing is about my guild members? They decided that they're going to set the home and leave me out like a hobo. So I technically don't have a home right now. I will have to get that sorted eventually. We're also developing the outside of our claim here. If you notice that this is actually the border here. If I do this, you can actually see it. We're planning ahead here now. We're going to be building another outer wall, a wee bit more protection. That'll give us a little bit more. So we've got a centre console and maybe a few partitions. So we've got coops up as well. Have they done a wee bit of the upgrading? So these are my members right here. We've got Johan, Ned, Cinnamon, and Kaldik, or Kaldak. And we have a radius of 15. So let's see if we can upgrade. No, they haven't done any of the work. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Slackers. Anyway, let's drop... Oh! That's something... Oh, well. Ned has been very busy. Let's just drop this stuff in here. Now, this has been brought to my attention, by the way. I used to play this game and it would take linen rope to develop training weapons. Now you only need plant fibre rope. You only need plant fibre rope. And you know what else is really cool? See, for example, this bark box, which has stuff in it. How can I show this? Let's go gather some bark. Now a lot of people say, oh, it's hard to skill up your military skills. Jesus Christ, they did away with a lot of the trees around here. We need to get that sorted. In fact, I'm the forester, that's my job. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's go grab some bark. I'm going to show you exactly how people are leveling up their skills now. And I think this is a bit of a bug. I hope it's a bug and I hope it gets fixed because it's a wee bit cheap, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, guys, server's doing really good. One thing that you do need if you want to join this, now bear in mind there are quite a lot of players in this map already. It is quite popular. It's 64 slots now, as I said in previous episodes. A lot of people are joining it. A lot of new people, especially. To actually run this map, or to actually have the minimap show, you need to run a specific script and you need to download one file and install it, or drag and drop it to your Life is Feudal directory. Now, in my description I've got a link towards my Discord. Now if you join the Discord, there is a channel set up there to allow you to actually do this. It will give you the download link and the instructions on how to do that, as well as the command to do in game. Now to do that you need to actually open up your console, but I'm not going to open up here because that could reveal sensitive data about the game. I don't know. I just don't like to reveal my console to other people. It's meant for you only as a developer. Anyway, I think we've almost got our bark. All of our bark actually. I don't care for the quality, to be quite honest with you. I'm just wanting to show you exactly how people are actually leveling up their military in the side of this. So let's quickly gather some more bark here. But to join this, guys, I think it's near the top of the server list. If you want to join, it's Mr. Feudal's domain, in brackets vanilla, and before that name it's in brackets UK. So if you filter it, if you filter a server name and find all the servers with square brackets before them, it's the UK Mr. Feudal's domain, in brackets vanilla. Otherwise, I suppose you could try and direct connect, but I've not got the IP listed. Anyway, we've almost got all our bark boxes, and I think this will annoy new players. I think this will annoy experienced players because I don't speak for all the experienced players, but I remember when the game used to be, you had to grind away your farming in order to get linen rope, and from linen rope you could create houses and you could create practice weapons. Now you only need plant fibre, which is a wee bit of a cheese, to be quite honest, and I hope they reconsider that. I mean, it has made the game a wee touch easier, which is good for new players, admittedly. All the older players that I knew have all got a bit of a problem with it. It seems like the game's focusing you to be purely PvP very early on. Now you can... I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I'm just saying I preferred it when it was just, you know, linen rope, where everybody actually had to skill up their crafting skills. And then they could get their military side of it. But this is, I suppose, because of the combat reshuffle, they wanted to make it a wee bit easier. I can't speak for everybody, I just speak for myself and some other people that share my opinion. Right, equip the training weapon. Observe. Did you see that? Footman has increased. I'm destroying a bark box with a blooming practice weapon. Look at that. Look at my system. Look at that. I'm not even using a training dummy. I'm actually using a box. What is this? That's Kaldik. Kaldik's a new member of this guild. So he's actually in the Discord wondering what I'm doing at this moment, but I'll eventually tell him. Guys, see if... I've got to ask your opinion here. Would you guys mind it if I actually spoke with my members during my Let's Plays to make it a wee bit more real? I mean, I'm not in Discord at the moment, I'm in my recording channel right now trying to get this made. But would you guys mind if I featured other people's voices in this to get their opinion of it and things like this? Or would you prefer it just myself talking? Because there would be a few people actually talking away. So let's get this to 60. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you'd prefer it just me, or if you want the rest of my guildies to actually talk along with me. I mean, I will feature those videos PvP side with their voices, with everybody talking, because I will need to actually speak to them to direct them how to fight. Oh, Ned's being nice to me. Ned. Oh! Oh! That's nice, but oh, he's not overburdened me. Very nice. Thanks for giving me a boar and a pig. Thanks for giving me that, man. We don't have a barn yet. The barn's right there. Get it built. Get it built, man. That's what you're here for. But yeah, guys, check this out. Practice weapons don't take anything anymore. I mean, let me see if it does this. No, it doesn't do it to that. Does it do it to... It does it to that. Okay, I'm level 60. Guess what I can wield now? Check this out. Right? Oh, that's the wrong one. This is the right one. Check this out. So I've got a war axe and a battle axe, and I can wield a Nordic axe. I can wield a Nordic axe. How did I get a slash on my arm? Look at that. Straight away, I have possibly one of the most lethal weapons in this game. Straight away. Look at that. All you need is a carpenter's toolkit. And you can... I'm fully functional. I can actually do a combo. So if I do left, right, down. Skull splitter. I can run the skull splitter combo here. I'm just going to keep that on me just for right now, because if I run into another deer, at least I'm well equipped to actually get that sorted. Let me put back the practice weapon. Did I find that out of here? I found that out of here. Yep. But the other thing that I can now use is I can use a spear. I'm level 0 in... no, I'm not. I need to have militia. I need to have militia. Oh, I can still use it, actually. That's Yeah, let's get that. Let's actually equip that. There we go. We now have a spear. We have a spear and an axe. And I can use this very efficiently as well. Look at that, level 0, I can thrust, I can swing, I can overhead. So far, I can pierce users. I can chop and slash users as well. So I have probably the earliest form of infantry weaponry available to me right now. It won't be until we get thick leathers to actually create swords and, you know, advanced weapons, such as two-handed weapons. Oh my god, who's running about? Who's running about? That's probably Ned. So, I'm going to show you what we need to actually make this. Look at that, look at that. Right, I'm going to tell you something really cool here. For all the experienced players that play this now, and you probably already knew this before me, I found this out only a week ago. Now, do we all remember, now I'm talking to the experienced players, and leave a comment in the comment section below if you agree with me. Do you remember locks requiring steel? If you do, did you enjoy having to, you know, grind for those steel components or those steel bars in order to make it? I did, personally, because it meant the game wasn't so short-lived. Everything is short-lived now. I'm going to tell you right now that to make locks now, all you need is a common iron bar. You need 2 of them and you can make a lock. How cheese is that? How cheese is that? Whoa! What in God's name was that? Oh, it's a random event. Oh man, these random events. Getting bit by snakes, stung by bees, getting splinters, randomly laughing in the middle of chopping down trees and things. Crazy. Anyway, I've noticed that we've ran out of, we have a shortage of iron right now. I mean, that's it right there. That's not a lot. That's not a lot of iron. So let's go and mine some iron, folks. Now, I've actually had to use all my skills to actually find iron. It's really refreshing, this map. It's different in a way that experienced players no longer have the knowledge of the ore locations and all the best locations for quality ore and clay and things like that. They no longer have that freedom or that information available to them. Oh, that's closed up. That's closed up. That's not good. There's lots of it as well. Right, tell you what, we'll do this. I wonder if this is possible. Oh dear. I might have just... Dig tunnel downwards. Right, let's dig tunnel... let's dig a tunnel downwards, folks, because... I think I'm a bit of a problem here. I might have to ask help from my guild members. Because I am rather stuck now. Unless I can get this. I'm not going to get it. I am not going to get this. I'm not going to get this. I think I made a grave error. I've made a grave error. This is not good. This is not good whatsoever. It doesn't help that I'm carrying 2 pigs. Oh, maybe. Let's try again. Okay, we'll do slash stuck. So, slash stuck basically removes you from any voids or anything like that. Basically, it teleports you to solid ground where you can walk now. I'm hoping that it'll teleport me out of this hole. It did! Fantastic. You are stuck for a little while. You are kind of glued to the ground, which is, you know, that's realistic if you're going to pray from here. But anyway, we got some iron out of that. Oh, I can't drop that here. Can I drop it here? Yeah, we can drop it here. Now, what kind of quality iron is this? 14? That's crap. Let's drop that as well. I'm looking for 40 plus, and wow, I'm still overburdened as hell. Oh, Ned, why did you do that, dude? I have to carry these damn pigs around. I don't want to carry them around. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's... Oh, we can't do that. We need to dig. We need to dig a tunnel downwards. Now, hopefully this takes, and it'll clear that area of any soil. We're still gathering a lot of iron from it as well. However, it is poor quality, and I don't want to use poor quality iron. If you notice as well, I've not got an iron pickaxe. That's because my members have decided to sponge them all. And I'm left with, you know, the basic pickaxe. Oh! I suppose that's better. That's just a wee bit better. We'll just go drop this stuff here. Let's drop that stone right here. What kind of quality stone is that actually? 14, that's rubbish. Let's drop that iron as well. We don't need it. Oh, my shaders are going a wee bit nuts. A wee bit nutty. Right, I should be able to jump out of there. Yeah, I should be able to jump out of here. Right, let's find the good iron. So let's inspect. The inspect system, by the way, has been changed. Oh, 27. As you can see, it doesn't just appear in your 39. Ooh. Let's try this wall. 20. What about this wall? Let's try this wall. That wall to the left has got 39. Quality 35. Right, let's get this one. Let's get this one. Let's mine some ore. Now, I'm inside... I'm inside the tunnel now. You can't see me because the camera angle's a wee bit dodgy. So we got 50, quality 39 ore. That's half decent. I mean, if I smelt that down, my smelting skill's level 60, so I'm hoping it gives me a little added 5 or 10. Hopefully it works. Now I can carry quite a lot. I can carry 320 units. I'm hoping it'll let me get this last load. Oh, no it didn't. It's because I've got these damn pigs in my inventory. Now I can't pray home. I'm running slowly back home and we're going to drop off this iron. And hopefully, they'll make me a pickaxe. Hopefully, they'll make me a pickaxe. I mean, I can make my own pickaxe, but I'd like to go mining and not use a primitive pickaxe. Oh. But as you can see, folks, the map is really big. The map is about 40% bigger than the standard default map, and it is fun. It is a really... Oh, Kildeek's getting to work on... What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, he's lowering lowering the land here. That's good. We need to lower the land here. That's Ned with his... Gisaram, I think. Yep, it is. Right, let's go drop this in this pile over here. Now, it doesn't look pretty, I know. Let's just drop it here because I don't care. Keep dropping that. We've got 2 more loads to go. Pop, there we go. Right, tell you what. Let's actually make ourselves a pickaxe. I'll show you guys how to make a pickaxe. Now, do I have a crucible and tongs? Where the hell is my crucible and tongs? Have they stolen my crucible and tongs as well? These guild members, honestly. There it is. That's it. Now, can you see a pickaxe in there? I can't see a pickaxe in there. Damn guildies, stealing all my stuff. Right, do we have the most important resource right now? Oh, we do have some. Let's get 30. I'm stealing that. And putting it in here. Oh, we've got 5 in there, so let's put 10 in there. And let's take that out. Let's 3 in there, let's put 12 in there. Oops. 12. There we go. And let's get rid of this iron right here because I don't... Oh, no, don't drop it there. I'll just drop it here. It's not as if it's going to do anything. See? Didn't do a thing. Right, let's pick up that iron that we actually took away out of the mine. Let's get... We need... If we're getting 15, so we need 15 minus 100... 85. So 85 each. go. Let's get 85. There we go. 85. We need 50 more for this one. So let's lower the ground level again. And we'll drop 20, I think. Yep, 20. No, wrong one. Having metal tools is a great thing. Right, there's only that's 27, that's okay. So put that in. Turn them on. Get the bellows right up to 1,500 degrees. Again, turn this one on. Ignite it. 1,500 degrees. Get that right up there. Now that'll take a couple minutes, folks. So what I'll do is I will... Oh, softwood. Let's make a few billets because we need handles for these things. We do need handle. Now it's weird, and I'm going to give you my opinion of this. Now I want your opinion as well. In Life is Feudal, to make weaponry, like for example my Nordic axe there, where the billet just kind of hovered over, you need to use a hardwood billet and metal bars in order to make it. Now to make the hatchet to its left, you need a handle and you need a metal ingot. Does that make sense to you guys? It doesn't make sense to me. I think the weapon should go the handle route, but they need to be like really good quality. Like if you wanted to make the best weapon, you'd use Vitascus steel with really high quality handles and things like that. Like maybe, I mean this is just a suggestion, like they could make tool handles and they can make weapon handles, like axe handles, double-handed handles, staffs to go with, for example, pole arms and spears like that. Make it more refined instead of just using billets. I mean that's okay for me, I don't mind that, it's really easy to get my hands on them, but maybe it could be a good idea to expand the carpentry further than just, you know, just handles and furniture and things like that. Maybe they could make weapon handles. That would be an interesting addition to this game. It'd be really cool as well because you'd still need billets, and you'd maybe only need level 30 to make the military handles or the combat handles, the weapon handles, as it's known. One game that does do that is oh, what game does that? It's Gloria Victis. Gloria Victis does that. Now to get an axe, like a really good war axe, you need to have a really high carpentry skill or really high woodcutter skill, and you need a really high quality oh, hold on. That is the one. In Gloria Victis you need a really high skill and a really high quality piece of wood in order to make the handle. Now usually it would be out of a board because they're big handles and things like this. I mean to make the two-handed handles I think you need a plank or a fat log. I think that's what you need. You need a specific crafting station as well to increase its overall quality. But that's possibly another game that I'm going to be covering as well, Gloria Victis. I really like that game, it's really interesting. It's a wee bit like this without the building aspect. There's a lot of PvP, lots of PvE elements of it. It's like, think World of Warcraft without the casting and all the spells and all the, you know, like mounts and things. You're basically a medieval knight archer, you're a medieval peasant, and you have to work up the sorry, I burped there. Ugh. This venison is really good, or it's reindeer, sorry, it's reindeer, all the way from Finland. In the game, you're basically a level 0 peasant, and you need to level up the way you need to skill. For example, if you want to be an archer, or if you want to be a knight, or if you want to be a two-handed swordsman, if you want to be someone who wields a spear, or a poleaxe, or a large axe, or something like that, you need to level up. You also get different armour as well, you get different shields. It's a really cool game. What I'll do is I'll put a link in the description and I'll show you guys that, unless you've already heard about it. I think it's a great game. It really reminds me of Life is Feudal without the building side of it, and it reminds me of World of Warcraft without all the casting and the spells and mages and things. It's really cool. I suggest you go check it out. So we've almost got all of our handles made. We've got one more to go. Oh come on, let's go. I mean this is really quick. for making a handle. Usually you'd spend a day doing this in the real world. Unless you have a wood lathe, you can just do it straight away. Let's check our iron. It's almost halfway. Now you notice that I blow on the bellows and it actually increases the little progress bar. That is because I'm forcing it to actually heat up. I'm forcing the heat on it. It's like any fire in real life. If you blow on a fire really, really hard, you're supplying a whole bunch of oxygen to it, and it heats up. It rapidly heats up. It's like a blast furnace, which is what these things, well, they're not really blast furnaces, but I suppose you could call the kiln a blast furnace, because the oxygen comes in from the bottom and it fuels the fire and the heat rises, and whatever's in this little hole here gets, you know, blasted with heat. The bloomery is exactly the same, but instead of you blowing into it, you're pressing down on pretty much bellows. You're actually pressing down on bellows, which force lots of air into the furnace itself, into the big cavern held with wood or charcoal. Let's keep blowing on these. Keep blowing on them. Now, I must also mention that if you do join this server, PvP is not allowed for a minimum of 6 days, because we just ported over. A lot of new players have just joined this server, and I want to get them kind of set up and ready. I want them to feel comfortable in the game. I want them to feel like they're having a good time in the game without constantly being bombarded with PvP. I know everybody, I know it's part of the game. It's 50% of the game entirely. However, for new players, it's not really the most, you know, sought after thing to be after straight away in the game as you join it and try and learn the game. Sorry about my dog, by the way. He barks at anything. That horse is loud. It's really loud, isn't it? Let's check our iron. Our iron is important here. We need to make a blooming pickaxe. So let's check our anvil and forge. Make sure it's got some fuel in it. It doesn't have any fuel in it. Doesn't have any fuel in it whatsoever. So let's put some fuel in it. There we go. Oh, hold on. There we go. Now, in order to use the anvil and forge for new players, you need to actually turn it on, and then you can now do anything with it. Whereas if it's off, you can't do anything with it. You see that? So you need to manage the actual building, turn it on, and then you can forge weapons of mass destruction. Look at all the weapons. Check that out. So, right, oh wow. That takes me back, the war scythe. That takes me way back. That used to be a meta weapon. What else used to be a meta weapon? The scimitar used to be a meta weapon. The partisan is a meta weapon as well. It's very good, very lethal. It's like a sword on a spear, or basically a sword on a stick. What else have you got? You've got the flamberge, which is a huge weapon, an absolutely massive weapon. It requires a lot of willpower to actually swing that damn thing. You've got your broadaxe, which is an absolute shield killer. It will break through shields really easily. A big falchion's a really good weapon as well. The Beck the Corbin is a very good weapon, especially if you're against a plate user. That thing will pierce them like a tuna can. The Bastard Sword's a really good weapon as well, especially for early game play. The Bastard Sword is particularly good. It's fast, it's nimble, I think it's quite light as well. The Bardiche is a really good shield killer as well. It's a deadly weapon. It can also chuck, I think nearly all the weapons can force players off horses. Anything that's kind of two-handed or polearm related can actually stop them in their tracks. Let's check. Oh, we're almost done. Look at that, we're almost done. What I'll do is I'll quickly make an ingot from these, and then I'll make some bars, and we'll make a few more tools. Now, I'll show you the tools that you can actually make for this. So for any new players, these are your tools: your blacksmith's hammer, your carpenter's toolkit, your cooking pot, which requires copper by the way, your crucible and tongs, your glassblower's kit, your hatchet, jeweler's kit to make jewellery to increase luck, your knife, your lamps, your metal bands components, metal sheets, nails, pickaxes, saws, shovels and sickles and skinning knives. Now, at level, hold on a minute, I need to check the level I'm at actually. I think at level 60 can craft weapons from steel. At that stage you can also craft a steel pickaxe, a hardened steel pickaxe, which is probably the best pickaxe in the game, seeing as how there's only about 3 of them. Okay, we're almost done. It's just a little bit to go. Just a tiny bit to go. And we've got our iron straight away. So folks, I hope you're enjoying this series I'm doing, and I hope you enjoyed that little event that I posted out about the previous map. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it gave you a little insight to some of the PvP elements. Right, we are ready to rock and roll with iron ingots. Let's mass produce 4 of them. Now, for lumps, it's 1 unit of iron. For bars, it's 4 units of iron. Iron ore, I mean. And for 1 ingot, it's 20 stones of iron ore. So 1, 4 and 20 make all your components, or your smeltable items. Notice how I stopped? There's only 5 left. Now what I can do is I can get 1 bar from this. So let's get 1 singular bar, and it'll take away 4 iron ore. See? And if we use the last one, we can get 1 lump of iron. Or 2 lumps of iron. You get 2 per 1 iron ore. I'll put that in the description to let you guys understand it a wee bit better. So what we're going to do here is we're going to produce 10 lumps from 5 iron ore, and we'll have 80 iron ore left, which means we can create 2 more ingots and a handful of bars. How many have I got left? 27. Oh! Wait a minute. 27. I need 2 more. It's actually taking it from that pile instead of the 35 pile. I was a wee bit concerned there. I thought I had that wrong there. Right. This is the last 2. Press escape to cancel that action. Let's smelt. Let's smelt 2 iron ingots. Now you can see them here. They're quality 44 and quality 44. What kind of quality is that? Quality 40. So segregate your iron from stacks at this point. Right, now we can do bars of iron, since we have 40 iron ore at our disposal. So we're going to get 10 of these. So all you have to do is kind of sit here and wait. If you notice that my stamina bar isn't even moving as well, it doesn't require any stamina to do this. You're just locked into position until you've finished all of your smelting. And then after this, I'm going to have to equip my... Do I have it on me? My blacksmith hammer. Yes, it is. It's right beside my primitive pickaxe. We'll need to use that in order to actually forge things. You can't use a primitive hammer. You can't use a mallet. You have to use a smithy hammer. Okay, I think we've almost got all of our bars. I think this might be the last one. 6, 7... No, maybe 2 more? 7... Yep, it'll be 2 more. 2 more, and then we have all of our iron. Oh, is that us? That is us. Let's turn these off. Turn that one off. I'm overburdened at the moment. That is because I've got a bunch of pigs in my inventory. I'm sorry about that. That's Ned's fault. Let's blame him. Let's blame Ned. Hashtag blame Ned. Manage the smelting. Turn it on. Let's forge some tools. So let's get a pickaxe, because we don't have one. Now it requires 2 ingots and 1 handle. I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'm smithing on an invisible anvil. I love it. I love it. There we go. We have 1 pickaxe. Where is he? There he's there. And it is quality 25. That's not the greatest, but it will do for now. Let's get a sickle as well, because I don't have one of those. What else do I not have? I seem to have everything else. Let's... oh, do you know what we could make? We could make a weaver's toolkit. That's important for when you're making leather armours and things, or leather parts of leather armour. So let's do that. Weaver's toolkit. That's also designed for making clothes. What else can we make? A jeweller's toolkit. I'm a pretty nifty jeweller. I like jewellery. I like luck. Luck has a big factor in this game, especially when you're finding things. So let's get a jeweller's toolkit. Now, do we have any... do we have anything, for example, that could make forged weapons from? We do have the material to make these things. So let's check our skills. What can we make? What can we make? We can make spears. That's something we could make. We can make a spear. We can make short pikes. What I'll do, guys, is I'll just leave it here because I don't have the materials necessary to make those weapons. I don't have my hardwood billets. So folks, I hope you're enjoying this series. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you're enjoying it that much, leave a like. It helps me out a lot. Tells me you're enjoying the series as well. If you want to follow along in the progress of this Life is Feudal series, consider subscribing. Remember to ring the little bell and you'll stay up to date with all my latest releases. So folks, from myself and my brand new Riverside map and my fantastic community that we've built here, I'm Mr. Feudal. I'll see y'all later.